We continue to do this. Y'all continue to send in the material. We said that we want to keep the fan mock drafts going, man. So we have 2 that we will be reacting to today from, the crew. And the first one is from, I believe his name is Joe Jinko. Shout out to Joe Jinko. And this is what his is looking like. So in the first round, he went with Jordan Davis, 20th overall selection, the interior D lineman out of Georgia. Second round, he went with Jalen Petrie, the corner out of Baylor. Third round, went with Khalil Shakir, wide receiver from Boise State. Fourth round, DeMarco Jackson. Man, you playing GTA over there, man? Don't get arrested, bro. Dog, man. You straight? I do hear that. You good, Deke? I see your stars coming up at the top of your screen, man.
It's
you made me nervous, bro.
It's not getting closer. It's going further away, so we're good. The sound's not coming close to the house.
Hey, man, you had me nervous. I was like, Deke, man, are you good? Is everything okay? If there is any turmoil down there, you don't have to stay on the stream. Your safety matters, bro. Deke was committed. He wasn't even budget. Oh, yeah, man, no worries. It's a shootout around the corner, man, but we're going to get this takeoff, okay? I got a take for you. Did I tell you about 7? Thank you. All right. But in the fourth round, he went with DeMarco Jackson. Then in the sixth round, he went with the safety out of Baylor, JT Woods, who I actually do like a lot. Wide receiver in the seventh round, Dontario Drummond. And then to finish up the seventh round, he went with Jack Jones. My initial reaction to this, I liked it. I thought Joe did a good job. I like the Jordan Davis pick. As we talked about with Jordan, he fits a couple of things for us, man. When you're talking about getting younger in the interior part of the D-line, when you talk about big, productive player, a guy that solidifies your run defense, but also a guy that tested off the charts in the sense of his athletic ability. So now you might be able to play him in some third down sub package ball scenarios. I like that a lot. Going cornerback in the second round, Jalen Petrie. I mean, granted, he's a slot corner, but he's a productive guy. You know what I mean? He tracks the ball. He's not afraid to be physical. I think he's an overall smart player as well. So I don't fault that. Khalil Shakir. To me, man, I ain't gonna lie. Watching him, he was reminding me a little bit of Sky Moore. I'm not gonna lie. The more I was watching, I'm like, yo, he did some cool things, man. I thought that his hands looked really good as well, man. Some of the catches I saw him make, thought that he was an overall good player. Yeah, I know I like DeMarco Jackson. I've been talking about him since the Senior Bowl. Like his game a lot, man. Physical inside backer, man. Plays with good burst, good twitchiness. JT Woods, though, man, this dude is a ball hawking safety. Holy cow, man. He gets the rock. Long dude, man. Long stride guy. I wonder about his change of direction in terms of at the NFL level. I could see that being a little bit of an issue for him, but worst case, he gives you special teams value, and he also gives you another person to compete with Trey Norwood as well as that backup safety. Dontario, he's another guy. I was watching him, and I'm like, bro, I kind of got Juju vibes watching him in the sense of how his run after the catches and stuff like that. Big body receiver from what I was seeing on tape, but good player as a whole, man. I definitely like that. And then Jack Jones, just a scrappy, competitive corner, man. Goes after that rock as well, man. So I definitely liked him, man. As a whole, I thought that Joe, he handled his business with this mock draft right here. But man, what say you? What was your thoughts on my man Joe? In his mock draft, Joe Jinko.
This one's interesting. I like it. With Petrie, there were talks about him being a safety. Do you see that being the case with us, or you think it's more slot? Because if it's slot, it feels like a waste of a pick.
But no, think about this, man. A lot of those dudes, when we talk about them as safeties, they all have that ability, or some of them have that ability to play the slot as well. Sean Davis is a prime example. Sean Davis was drafted to play safety here, but because of injuries, he played slot his first year. And then he bounced back to safety. And then he kind of bounced around some more. So don't look at it as like a negative. He's only a slot. Yes, he could play safety as well. And I think he would be fine there also. But to me, when I just watch him, I'm like, I just think that he was more comfortable playing some of the slot stuff. But not saying that he still can't be.
Oh, he was close to the line of scrimmage. I remember we broke him down. Yeah.
Absolutely. So I'm like, granted, I don't think like where he was located at, that didn't remind me of like a box safety. It looked more like a slot corner in terms of where his alignments were. That's the only reason why I'm referring to him like that. But I do think that he can be a safety and still be fine. I just don't know in terms of, are you putting him in the middle of the field? I don't want him there per se. But if you're playing him as the strong guy, I think you still get away with it because he's still going to have similar alignments to that slot position anyways in terms of being down in that box, down by the line of scrimmage and stuff.
Yeah, and then you just have Minka
Yeah.
play single high, which
Yeah.
is what we like Minka to do,
Absolutely.
obviously.
Absolutely.
He's pretty
man.
damn good at that. So, all right, with this one, I'm assuming he's thinking we don't sign a safety.
Mhm.
Is it like Petrie would be our starting safety, you're basically saying?
Yeah.
Him and Minka as a combo.
Mhm.
Huh. All right, then yeah, I like this one more because that fits a need, especially if we don't re-sign Matthew or Edmonds.
Yeah.
That's what I'm assuming he's thinking if you're going to take him in the second round. Because if we re-sign Matthew and Edmonds, how do we feel about it then? Cam Sutton, Akello.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
And obviously by Wallace too. Like I feel like our corners
Yeah.
are kind of set.
But right now we don't have that guy signed. That is the other part.
So yeah, I like this. If
Yeah.
we don't do you view him then as like long-term safety for us, Petrie? Or is it like a versatile thing where maybe we pick up a dude in the next
I like
year
him more
or two?
for his
That's
versatility. I like him more for
Okay.
the versatility than me saying he's a solidified surefire safety. You know, could he develop into that? Sure, but right now I don't look at him like that. I think that he gives you positional flexibility. I think he's a really good player, but I'm not sold that he comes in and you don't have to worry about that safety position going forward.
Yeah. Jordan Davis, obviously a good pick. I took him with
Yeah.
my mock draft. We're going to need a receiver in the top 3 rounds. Taking Shakur, he's a nice receiver. I don't know who else was on the board. Maybe I would have taken someone else, but that's fine. DeMarco Jackson, little depth linebacker. And then, yeah, whenever we're looking at those last 3 picks, it's just like, who can we add for some depth? Like you said about JT Woods. I don't know anything about him, but like if he's
dude is
that much of a
rangy,
ball
bro.
hawk that you're talking about, we saw what happened whenever we picked Trey Norwood. Like who knows with some of these dudes? Like if they have the talent and they fit into our system, you get them under Tomlin and whatnot. Who knows what type of impact they have? Like Trey Norwood was a huge pick for us last year in the 7th round. Like no one was expecting to do anything. He contributed a little bit, and that was like house money for us last year. So that's how it is with any of these dudes late. So yeah, I like this. I like this board.
Yeah, man. I thought it was a good one right here, man. Joe definitely did his thing right here, man. I definitely like that. And like I said, for me, Jack Jones at the end of it, like, dude is a scrappy man-to-man corner dude. Like, you watch him, man, he is not afraid. Like, I like his game, man. And I also like the fact that at Arizona State, you think of the staff that he was playing under with Herm Edwards, with was it Marvin Lewis, Antonio Pierce. Like, it's a lot of NFL caliber guys coaching, you know, these players. So they're getting used to how to watch them. They're getting used to, you know, what that feels like and what that looks like, which way, you know, or in terms of how you watch that tape. They're kind of getting a head start with that because of the coaching that they're getting right now. So I do like that also about Jack. You know, it's just a little added bonus with him. So, Joe, I think you did good with your mock draft. Yes, indeed. You want to give him a grade on this?
B+.
B+. All right.
What you giving him? I'm either thinking B+ or A-. I might be a little harsh with that B+, but I'm sticking with it.
I know. Low key, man. I like this a lot. I will give him an A. I'm not a tough judge.
Oh, a solid A.
I give him a solid A because I in my school system we didn't do A+, B- and all that. It was A, B, C, D.
Ooh.
Because what's the difference between a B+ and an A-?
What's the difference between a B+, A-?
Yeah, what's the difference?
Oh, it's on the grade point scale.
Right, but it was different.
No, I'm telling you, it was weighted different. It was weighted different like that. Yeah, I'm telling you.
No, because like
it would affect your GPA.
My children, they're in a school system where they get A+, B-, and I'm just kind of like, what are we doing? Either it was an A or it was a B. I don't need this in between. It's like that gray area. Hey, I don't want to say that you were all the way good at A, so you know what? I'll give you a B+. Wait, no. B+ sounds too sorry. I give it A-. It's like, no, bro. It's either an A or it was a B. Okay? So that's why for me, I just say A.
I get it. There's the pros and the cons.
Shout out to Some Swag Game. He's saying A- is a 91%, B+ is an 89%. So what's that 2% in between then? What was that? A- minus,
I
B++?
got him at an 89.
Like how that work? You know? What
I got him at an 89.
What if he was at a 90? What does that mean?
You know what? In grade school, for me, B+ went up to a 92, actually. I think it changed whenever I went to high school, but it was crazy.
Yeah, for
B+
me, man,
was a 92.
For me, it was this simple. An A was a 94 or higher. A B was 87 to 93. A C was 86 to
Oh, that's
74.
harsh for a
Yeah,
C.
86 to 74.
86.
Yeah, 86 to 74 was a C. And then
That's a
a
solid
D.
B for me.
Yeah, then a D was 73 to 67. Or no, 73 to 68. 67 and below was an F. Yeah, that's like how our grade system was, man.
Okay, so I could see how there's
Yeah.
the disconnect between our grades then. Because whenever I
Yeah,
say
because I was
B
like, what you mean,
minus or B plus,
man?
I'm sorry, I'm thinking 89, 90-ish. That's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking. But
that's
we're
a
probably
B.
thinking the same
Yeah,
thing.
that was a B for me, man. Yeah.
Okay, that's where the
Yeah.
disconnect is, though.
For sure. For sure.
So we should just do that, like in like numbers. We should just say like, where do you have it out
Yeah,
of 100?
that'd be better. Yeah, yeah. Because I was over here like, man, I don't know how you
Yeah,
doing
I'd
your
give him an
joint,
89.
man. Yeah,
I give him an 89 for this one.
for sure, for sure. All righty then. So the last one we will react to is from the homie Malachi Espitia. I'm killing your last name, Espitia. Espitia. I'm gonna just say Malachi. Malachi E. You know Malachi E. That's the homie. All right. Now Malachi E. also said he went Jordan Davis with round one. Then he went Desmond Ridder, quarterback out of Cincinnati in the second round. Goes John Mechie the third, or Michi, however you want to pronounce that thing, in the third round. Wide receiver out of Alabama. Love this in the fourth. Jelani Woods, the tight end out of UVA. Then in the sixth round, he went with Luke Tenuta, left tackle out of Virginia Tech. Seventh round went with the inside linebacker from Texas A&M, Aaron Hansford. And then in the final pick of the seventh round, went with the transfer to Utah, TJ Pledger. Little running back action. I like this. I don't love it. To me, I think it's the Desmond Ridder. I like Desmond, though. I just don't like him in the second. I'm kind of cool on him in that vein. Because Jordan Davis, like I said, in the first round, I think that's dope. I love the John Mechie pickup in the third round. I mean, John is still he's a dig on, like, super good receiver, man. And I think he's definitely going to help your team out. Yeah, I think he's definitely going to be like that guy. He's going to help your team out. Love Jelani Woods. I mean, the size, the athletic ability, the productivity is there. I think that he's definitely going to create some mismatches for some teams. And then even on the back end of this thing, like Luke isn't a great player, but I think he's a good player. I think that he does give you some positional flexibility in terms of just adding to that tackle room, because right now we don't have a lot of depth behind our guys, so a guy like Luke could potentially help you out. Now, he does struggle with the speed rush, and that's one of the reasons why he's not talked about going higher, because guys that can't block speed rushes in the NFL, they become extra linemen, they become swing tackles. That's just how you do those guys, because speed gets you killed out there, man. So you got to worry about that. But Aaron Hansford, like him, off-ball linebacker, speedy, downhill guy, definitely like his game. But, I'm a TJ Pledger guy, definitely like his game a lot. So, I do think that Malachi did well with this. Like I said, my biggest thing is just I'm not feeling the Desmond Ridder in the second round like that. And Desmond is a good player. He's good, but I don't want him in the second. I don't think we need to go right there with him, man.
I'm 100% with you. I like the Mechie pick in the third. That's probably value because people were talking about him in the second round. So to get him in the third, that's pretty nice. And hell, if he didn't have the ACL injury, maybe he would be going in the first, because that's how good seriously. Him and Jameson Williams were at Alabama.
Absolutely. They just both got hurt. That was it.
So I think that's a nice pick in the third.
Yeah.
Round one, obviously Jordan Davis. I mean, that's a steady pick for a lot of these mock drafts, and I'm included in that. So you're never going to get me complaining about him being taken there up to this point. It's Ridder, man. Like, if it's not Malik Willis, I don't want to take a quarterback early. That's kind of where I'm at. I don't even really want Malik Willis like that bad with Trubisky. But if we were to take one, whatever, Malik Willis would be my guy. Tight end, Jelani Woods could be like that second guy for us, give us a little 1-2 punch with Freiermuth. And then again, just like the other mock drafts, whenever you get to these last couple picks, we just got some depth. You're taking flyers. But yeah, for me, it's Ridder, and that's probably why I'm not going to grade this one as high as I did the last one. Oh, man. I can't go. I can't take it down to C off one pick, right? I can't do that, right? That's hard.
He said one.
Someone took Pickett. See, did I give the one dude that took Pickett a more benefit of the doubt because it was a pick guy?
Yeah, it's probably so.
Probably. But I don't think I graded that one too highly, though, either, because then we get people in the comments like, oh, dude, man, what's up with that?
Yeah, it was kind of weak.
Yeah, I think I gave a bad grade to a couple of the people that have taken quarterbacks. I don't think anyone sent one in with Malik Willis yet. Wow, do I go C? What'd you say your C's were?
Are we doing a C for me was
You said 86, right?
yeah,
Or 85?
no. 80, 84. No, it was 85 because the 86 was no. 84 and below. 84 to 74. 84 to 74 was a C. Yeah. Because the 85 was our
81.
last level of B that we could get.
I'll give him an 81.
You give him 81? All right, okay.
I'll give him an 81.
I can respect the 81.
Because Ritter might not be bad. You know what?
No.
He might not be bad, but still, it's just not the value pick I'm looking for outside of Malik Willis. I don't really want a quarterback.
Unfortunately, I agree with you. I do love everything else about this draft, though.
Right. Yeah, he did pretty well on all the positions outside of him.
It's literally just Ritter. That's the hang up for me.
He might be considered good value overall, not for us as
and that's
Steelers,
what I'm saying,
but overall in the second round. If he
second.
drops to the second, like people will probably be praising that pick.
And at 52, so that's not even early second. That's towards the back end of the second round as well. You know what? I will give him an 83. An 83 because I do.
I'm a harsh grader today.
Yeah, man. You got the like Catholic grading system, or you private school with your grades, man. Give me some public school energy, okay? I'm a public school grader. I might give you 84, 85 now that I think about it, man. Because I really like the Jelani Woods pickup, man. I think that him as the tight end, man, in the fourth round, I just think that, man, he's going to be able to do some things, man, especially as a tight end 2 role. I think that he can definitely help your team out. John Mechie, though, bro, it's like, man, you know how talented he is when he is healthy. And the only reason he's available to you in the third is because he was hurt. That's it. So it's like, man, with him, like, yeah, I like that a lot. And anytime you draft a defender, a linebacker, I like that as well. And you go Jordan Davis. So you're telling me defense matters. That's the way to my heart. Defense. Okay? So yeah, I'm gonna go 84. 84 is my final for him, man. I'm gonna roll with that, man.
Yeah. Overall.
Yeah.
Always fun to grade the mocks.
No, absolutely,
Appreciate
man.
everyone sending them in.
Absolutely, man. Keep sending them in, man. MoatsWinners@gmail.com. Moats, my last name. Winners, because y'all are all winners. @gmail.com, man. Keep sending them in. We'll keep reacting to your mock drafts along with some of the topics and players that y'all want broken down. We got to get back on that as well, man. It's just, we had a lot going on lately. But it's been a good day going time nonetheless.